Oh, all right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Kuala Lumpur Major Qualifiers Open C Region number 2. This is Signify, the cream of Indian Dota, versus Bost. I am General Jivicus, and the draft is already underway. My OBS studio settings were recently lost in a terrible accident. So if there is any sound or image issues, let me know as soon as possible. That said, let's get into the draft. Go ban already the Necrophos, very common from Signify. I do believe they also like to ban out the Undying and the Wraith King. Luke. Yeah. Brood Mother, that's another big ban for them. Enchantress getting taken out, pretty common to see Enchantress these days, especially in Southeast Asia.
10 seconds. 5 seconds. Turn to ban. Radiant's turn to ban.
Whoa, a little bit of a respect ban coming through. The Treant Protector gonna get taken away. From, I believe it's Swifty. Could be Nagi, actually. Let's see then what Signify
10 seconds.
will take for that final first phase ban.
Left.
Probably the Undying, right? Probably take the Undying out. Dark Willow, maybe they want to pick up the Dark Willow though.
It's Dire's ban now.
Oh wow, Undying banned. There we go. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what you'd expect. And we'll see a Weaver taken out as well, this time from Bost. That's all the bans done, and now this first pick probably maybe the Lich, but it's maybe a little bit too passive for them. Maybe they go for something more aggressive like a Dark Willow kind of, but the Wraith King already taken out. I think they were first picking Enchantress as well before. I remember.
5 seconds left.
Oh, Vengeful Spirit and Tiny. Weaver Treant, obviously. Like to first pick that too. Combo, but obviously already banned. Ooh, the Nature's Prophet. I mean, this could be any role. I suspect it's going to be played in a 4 kind of position. But we'll see.
Seconds to go. 5 seconds left.
Obviously, Nature's Prophet offers you a global teleport on a very short cooldown, which allows you to be at pretty much any fight. Also allows you to send in your waves of minions, the little Treants, and then you get a global ultimate as well, which will do damage across the entire map.
Dire's turn to pick.
Mariska has arrived.
We will see a Dark Willow. I'm surprised the Silencer is still in there, and it can be quite a cheeky pickup. Hotly contested. So the fact that it's not banned makes me consider it's possible. Oh, it's a pretty savage combination coming out from Bost there. Tiny and a Dark Willow. Dark Willow obviously has 4 ultimates. Tiny only has 3, but they're both pretty strong. In combination with each other, they can unleash quite a lot of damage. Bard are gonna get picked up now. I guess does have damage amplification. And of course, the Slardar with the Blink combo, this is actually something these guys use a lot. The Nature's Prophet then works with the Slardar across the map. The bans coming out, we're going to get the Lifestealer ban and a Phantom Lancer ban.
Seconds.
I wonder if they're maybe leaning towards a Medusa
5
core
seconds
or
left.
Gyro maybe for Signify. Or do they like to play on the core positions? They normally pick the mid last though, I think Signify. No. Actually, no, they pick their Safeling core last. I guess it really depends on when the other heroes come out from Lost in this case. It's taken quite a long time to think about this second phase ban.
It's Dyer's band now.
There is the Brood Mother going to get taken out. Quite often we see this banned in the first 3 because some teams in C feel aggressive enough that they can pick it up in the first 2. But not in this case.
Seconds. 5 seconds left. Dyer pick. Seconds. 5 seconds left.
Jesus. I really need to work on my noise gate, it seems. Alright, okay, Templar Assassin banned out. Now taking quite a lot of time to think about the next pickup.
Radiant pick.
Wow, that's a lot of crowd control coming out there. Vengeful Spirit, the swap, the stun, the ghost even afterwards for the extra damage. Tiny with the toss, the avalanche, and Dark Willow.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Yeah, there's the Spectre pickup. I didn't expect it to come out quite so soon. I think they feel like they need to be pretty beefy to survive all of this incoming magic damage. I wouldn't be surprised if Spectre went for Hood quite early.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
I mean, they already kind of have a Silver Edge carrier and an Urn carrier in the Dark Willow, the Tiny, and the Vengeful Spirit. Any one of those guys could get the Silver Edge, and certainly the Dark Willow Vengeful Spirit could look towards the Urn into the Spirit Vessels. Vector may not have the easiest game, and we'll see what they respond with here in regards to a hard core to deal with that. I quite like the Troll, actually.
seconds turn to pick.
Well, that's pretty hard and pretty beefy and definitely wrecks a Spectre's day. And in combination with the Vengeful Spirit Aura, actually, this could be quite the pickle that Signify find themselves in.
Seconds. 5 seconds left. Dyer's turn to ban.
Alright, the Warlock for the Searing Chains, the combination to try and deal with that Terrorblade illusions. Final band come out from the Dyer.
Seconds. 5 seconds left. It's Radiant's ban now.
Okay, gonna take out the Zeus, remove him from the equation. No more global strats for these lads. Obviously Nature's Prophet, Spectre and the Zeus comboed together could be quite frightening, but it does still leave the In-Joker for Signify here.
5 seconds left. Radiant pick.
I mean, Storm Spirit ban. It could go Sniper actually as well, I guess. It's pretty good with the Maelstrom.
Dyer's turn to pick.
No, it's a Lina, Jeeves. It's a Lina. No, I like this. It does have nice wave clear with the Dragon Slave. The AoE stun is particularly good as well for catching out, say, Dark Willow. I still think the Invoker could have been a good shout, but with the swap and the tiny blink, maybe it's too squishy. Let's say about Lina though. Well, the response from the Dyer to try and deal with this Lina lane, the Storm obviously already taken out of the equation, would have been pretty good. Maybe like the DK and just ignore him. It gives them a tanky frontliner for when Terrorblade ult don't cool down. The Puck, we don't see this very often, so I imagine it must be a signature hero. Alright, so this is the way it's going to break down for Signify. No chance on the Nature's Prophet, Crowley on the Slardar, Blizzard on the Spectre, Negi on the Warlock, and Swifty on the Lina. Meanwhile, for Bost, it's completely incomplete on the Dark Willow, Sai-chan on the Tiny, Young God on the Vengeful Spirit, Sai on the Terrorblade, and SPG on the Puck. I am General Givigas. Let's get our Kuala Lumpur Major Qualifiers C number 2. Dota 2 on.
Fortune and glory await.
Alright, no smokes. Unless they've already been popped. No. There will be no smokage. Whoa. Not gonna work. This.
Oh, don't mind me. Just a wee fairy going about her business.
And they are just gonna set up here. Young God actually going pretty deep here to keep the lane ward in. To pop it in here. from out of vision.
30 seconds to battle. But feel free to start killing before that. We're not stickers.
Up top, there will be a little bit of contention. I think Crowley, though, will be able to stun his skill is stun first. Sai looking for an opportunity here to come from the side. He's going to have to be careful, though. Yeah, he's going to try for the steal, so they are going to block them off here with the Treants and round the back. Sai going to run in and collect himself a bounty rune of his own. So it will be traded a little bit unconventionally there. Signify going to get 2 though, as will Bost. And Negi actually getting pushed in pretty deep here. Goes for the TP. And tree grab already skilled, so he knows the avalanche is not going to get him. He knows it's not coming. So this mid lane matchup, the Puck versus the Lina. I mean, it's pretty even, I think, if the Puck goes for double null, which he is. Salve delivered. Whoa, no chance. Already the aggression up top. It is C after all. Dark Willow skilling up the Bramble Maze, but Crowley just dancing through the branches here, not really too concerned at all. Metamorphosis used as per normal to try and get that level 2 underway, but so far not quite getting any of the last hits. Effective zoning happening down bottom. They are real close together here, and they will throw out the Spectral Dagger. A little bit of damage over time. It's not actually using heal instead for the Spectre to keep him topped up, so Ben's going to be able to salve up on the back of that. Back to full health. Still only level 1 though. 7-1 versus 6-1 in this mid lane, so yeah, pretty even as expected. Blizzard going to eat a stun. Does have dispersion skilled already though, so putting back the damage with the heal from the Warlock. I mean, it should be a fairly easy to sustain lane. They do have quite a bit of burst damage coming out as they begin to get levels. Completely incomplete, a little bit low there. Still has the salvable. Oh, the crush is there onto Sai, and they start to work in on it, but completely incomplete comes back in from the side there. Try to push the back. Ends up taking quite a bit of damage for his efforts. And God goes for the rune ward. SPG having picked up Salve, I'm have to be forced to use it now, but still maintaining 11-3 versus 12-2. Looks okay for him there. Blizzard kind of becoming almost unkillable for now. So just be careful, his Warlock is a little bit far away. The stun will come through. There's an avalanche and a little bit of a hit, but the Warlock arrives. The heal starts to pour in, and Blizzard going to be completely fine. He's going to get this creep here for his level 3. Oh, Blizzard. Oh, Swifty. Oh, the dodge from SPG. And a nice uphill miss is his reward for his sad times there. This right again, it's not quite there. A little bit of a stun from Crowley, and Sai taking a bit of damage from the Treant harass there. Warlock trying to get this lane under control for the boys. Does manage to get the pool underway. And they're aware though, and they're coming to contest now. Let's see, Chan will spot it out and realizes it's all but done. Finds the actual denier, and we actually missed the first blood up top. Crowley finding Sai on the Tether Blade. And will we find any more? This match, of course, being played on the Singapore server, so Signify a significant ping disadvantage here, but still, nevertheless, finding the first blood. Denied the Invis rune. Doesn't have a bottle, so it doesn't sting too much, but it would have been nice to be able to come back to mid with a little surprise in hand.
are scanning for enemies.
And we will keep an eye on things. Normally it's a lot hotter in the various lanes. Oh, there goes the Metamorphosis Sai looking for his revenge. Actually, the Dark Willow throwing out the Bramble Maze, but it doesn't find anything. And all they can do is try and push the lane and see if they can find something in behind the tower. But it's not something you really want to do. Oh, the 5-minute rune congestion, but they're going to get pushed out before the rune spawns. And oh my god, Sai, not like this. Going to get caught out again. The damage comes through though from completely incomplete. And Crowley will probably go down off the back of this. But they find Sai twice. And they did manage to get the bounty rune secure though. From completely incomplete. Nice play there. Picking up the kill and the bounty for his team. It will be 3 bounty runes though for Signify, and that's going to tip them over into the net worth lead. They're going to go in Blizzard now, or thinking about it. Young God looking for the stun angle. Throws the wave of terror first off. Heat wave is here. It's not ideal. In fact, it's less than ideal. It's the worst time to go. Warlock shows up now and throws his heal on. Tiny with the brown boots picked up. Up top, they look for Sai again. Crowley looking for the opening, and it's actually no chance that seals the kill, but Crowley definitely securing it with the crush. And yeah, I mean, Sai on the Tether Blade will be pretty potent as the game progresses, but so far, Crowley and No Chance handling him in that safe lane. Well, SPG definitely favoring getting the favored matchup here now. 41-14 to 29-6, and he must have got some camp somewhere or something. That can't all be lane creeps, can it? This man, obviously a signature hero, like I say. You don't see Puck very often, so it must be something this guy is amazing on to consider playing it. Tiny goes for the TPI, will make it no problem at all. They were, I mean, they had him right under the tower almost, not quite, but not able to throw in enough damage at this point. The TP across from No Chance, actually going to pull the creep wave. A little bit late though, so I'm not sure what this plan was. We just to farm it up, why not? He's on his own here versus 3. Has Sprout available. I mean, the Curse Crown goes out. That's going to be a stun. Young God is here from the side. Throws the Whale of Terror across, and the Metamorphosis is going to get popped, and he's going to go down very quickly. Completely incomplete. Going to throw the Shadow Realm. Try and get out there. Crowley did get in on the backside there with the crush. In comes Spectre with the Haunt, looking for completely incomplete. Really needs to get a kill off the back of this first Haunt. And it's really difficult to go up against the Terror Blade. The damage is pouring back both ways though, and Sai in trouble. No chance for him to get the Sunder off, seeing as he's only level 4. And completely incomplete though, manages to get the return kill on the Spectre. Feels bad, man. We will have No Chance gonna DC, and given the fact that completely incomplete is on 93 HP, I think we really do want to wait for this guy to get back from the pause.
Let chaos reign.
Wow, yeah, so it must have been Treants and stuff that guy was killing. 51-17 versus 41-7, but if we switch it over to net worth, Lena with almost 100 gold advantage there. Spectre in a pretty good position as well. 8 minutes into the game, second top net worth. Generally you take just a little bit longer to come online. But yeah, doing well. There is No Chance back. And let's see whether or not completely incomplete has any chance of surviving this reconnection.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
He jukes into the trees, the TP begins, he's not going to find him, he gets out of there. Oh, feels bad, man. Here comes Crowley on the backside though. Sai quite far forward. Remember, they have a level advantage on both of them against the support and the core. Crash goes through, the illusions get dealt with. The stun comes back through, but it feels like a bit of a wasted opportunity. There's a sprout up onto an illusion. Not going to do them much good for now. And already from the side, Dark Willow is rotating over. Try and help out with this lane. If he gets caught as he comes up the ladder here. Oh, they moved. They see him now. The Curse Crown goes out. Crowley looks for the crash, but it's not there. The stun comes through on him instead. The Whale of Terror comes through, actually hits on both from the side. SPG is here, but so is Swifty, and down goes the Puck. There will be a Spirit which will keep them in the game and allows completely incomplete to take Crowley there. And now they're looking for no chance. Where did Lena go? She just came in and then just like, nope. Nope. Takes the puck and then nopes out of there. Riley goes down on the back of that though, and that's probably some gold going the way, right? 255. Mid tower taking a little bit of pressure from the creep wave. Bottom lane, similar story happening there, and the top not even touched. And Terrorblade for the Ring of Aquila. He's not having the greatest game. Wait a minute, what's happening down here, Jeeves? The Curse Crown out on Neggies. He tried to take the bounty rune. He did get it, but he will pay with his life. And in fact, they will lose the bottom rune as well. Now they're going to take this stack, applying pressure to this bottom lane against Blizzard. He's had a pretty merry time. 0, 1, and 2 in this bottom lane. Not feeling much pressure with the 3.6k net worth. Boots and Aquila all finished up for him. Yo, by the way, Crowley just died top, Jeeves. Oh. Where were you when Crowley was die? I was bot. Oh, SPG with the coil. The Fear as well, trying to get it to snap. The Curse Crown on top of it. This is so nasty. There's like no way out of it. Sai going to top the Metamorphosis up top as well, and maybe begin to try and push this tower down, but Crowley is here once again. He is kitted out, looking for the Blink Dagger next, but already with his boots finished up and a full stack of infused raindrops ready to protect his slippery ass. Fine, Sai says I shall use my Metamorphosis to deal with this juicy creep farm. And a little bit of a sneaky play going on here. Don't have any wards or smoke though, so it's kind of a little bit dangerous, a little bit goofy, as they don't have any vision there. They're just making assumptions that they're better players, and SPG going to get caught out on the backside because of it. Now the Dark Crown does pop, which will allow completely incomplete to try and get out of there. They are trading damage. Oh, caught in the Bramble Maze. That's quite a bit of damage. And there's that urn that we were talking about as well. By the way, completely incomplete was the one to pick it up. No chance going to find Young God. And Swifty needs to be really careful here. He's eating up so much damage from the 3 or 4 ults of the Dark Willow there. I mean, they should be able to apply decent pressure to towers, but with Nature's Prophet, maybe. And they are starting to show where these towers here, if you have a look there. Pretty low. Oh, the coil is there. The Terrorize once again to send him out. Snaps the coil this time. Will find Swifty on the back of that. And SPG going to be super happy about that one. Nice little interaction there between the Fear, the Bedlam, and the Dream Coil. Sorry, I do have a chesty cough. Hoping I was going to be fully recovered for today, but apparently that's not the case. But we'll suffer through it for now. Young God getting hunted here, throws the stun out. The rest of his posse comes in to help out. The Bramble Maze, the TP across from No Chances there as they struggle to find the Young God kill. It will be found, but No Chance going to pay with his life, and that's going to be a double kill for completely incomplete. Up top. What happened? Calm yourself.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating. Dire stretches a fortified. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Well, they'll get that one for free. We always take those ones. We like a free tower. Top tower as well already fell. So they are bringing up the advantage bottom tower. There's a lot of heroes down here. They are considering to do some mayhem, but nobody there to respond. And, well, Tiny's there, Jeeves. He's pretty good at pushing towers. This is true.
Bottom tower's still there, but it's not for long.
A mirror of movements across the map here. 3 Radiant heroes top, 3 Dire heroes bottom.
Dire is scanning for enemies. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
I mean, they continue to apply the pressure, but this puck does not push very fast on its own. Okay, completely incomplete. Gonna get scouted out now by the tree ants. We'll see whether or not there's any response from the Spectre. Of course, does have Haunt, can get on top of him immediately.
Dire's top tower is off to be Radiant's top crumble. Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand. Radiant's bottom tower.
Well, they're not going to defend it at all. The entire Dire team almost is over here. They are messing around in mid. Top lane, it does kind of feel like we're losing tempo on both sides of the map here. With such a heavy investment bottom, I'm not sure why this tower isn't being very heavily pressured to force the TPs, to force them to split up. And, yep. They just take out that bottom tower for free, essentially. And they could have got so much more. Signify. A little bit disappointing with their pressure at the moment.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The Blink Crush is there though. The ult comes through from Warlock on the backside, trying to zone out more or less. The chains as well are on this creep. The Curse Crown will pop. And now Spectre arrives, completely incomplete, going to be targeted up first. The Fear, the Haunt, the Bedlam will go out, send them back on the backside. It's SPG going to find something himself, finds the Nature's Prophet. Swifty looking for the return kill, it's not even there. Young God is Corrosive Haste up and Blizzard is chasing him down, but Crowley also going to get chased into the trees. Tiny, they find him there, but Blizzard looking for more, diving in onto SPG. Does he have the HP to sustain this? I'm not sure he does. Has a Vanguard, by the way, Jeeves, and a couple of wand charges, and now trying to get out of here. Negi with the heals. They will catch him with the Bramble Maze into the Cursed Crown once again, but he doesn't feel too much of that at all. SPG going to dive in on top of it, looking for the kill. He is healing up quite a lot, and it's not going to be enough, is it? Oh my god, the urn burning down on him, but he's still alive. He's going to get out of here. Are you for real? They popped the Metamorphosis for this. SPG throws the orb forward, but doesn't follow it up. And Blizzard is going to make it out of there on 230 HP. Could have been quite disastrous, but worked out pretty nicely in the end for the Radiant. Alright, we got a nice 50% value shrine there, maybe 40% value, Jeeves. Yeah, I'm sure Negi got some.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
TP across. Now this top tower is sitting at 132 HP. Swifty on the high ground. Going to see Sai here. This could be the perfect opportunity. Has Laguna Blade available?
Dire's top tower.
Yeah, I don't understand. He definitely sees it. It's like, here we go. Oh my god, he pops down the sentry. It's like, hey, how you doing? I'm not sure. Signify. What are you doing? The blink forward from Tiny is there. The coil. Just pure greed coming out from Swifty, and he gets punished very heavily for it. No need for that at all. They had this ward further down here. They saw he didn't go to the lane. They knew he was still in the area unless he TP'd out. It was so worth the blink in from Tiny.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Now, mid tower still not in deny range for the Radiant, so we'll have to wait and see for that one. We died. Desperately like to get it, I'm sure. And Vale finished up for the puck. Needs to pick up the helm now. Oh, the blink crush. They will find the Vengeful Spirit. Young God is going to get trapped up. The Spirit will do a little bit of annoyance, but I think now there's a double damage here. It's a perfect Roshan opportunity. There's no Dream Coil available. Oh, there is now, Jeeves. Say it's a perfect opportunity, but both teams going to realize that something fishy is up. Of course, they do have the Treants tank. They have the Corrosive Haze to bring down the armor. It makes it quite an easy Roche in. There's the coil. It's not a coil, Jeeves. No, it's an orb. Even commit the golem to ensure they get the Aegis. Now this should allow them to push down the remaining outer towers and maybe threaten a tier 3. There's immediate smoke play. We've seen this before. They smoke play down. They look for Blizzard here. He takes so much damage. The fear throws him back. He's not dead yet, but the Bramble Maze is perfect. There will be a full response from the Radiant, although they are now reconsidering just push lanes is the order that comes out from Swifty. Just want to keep the pressure up until Blizzard is back up. He's only actually down for 24 more seconds. Blade Mail actually really close to being finished up. That'll allow him to be a little bit more participative and a little bit less of a juicy pick-off target. 28 minutes in, so Radiance will be next on the list for him. They do give up the tier 2 tower on the back of that. Bost very good there at identifying their opportunity to take objectives and following through on it. Realizing that they didn't want to fight without their Spectre, pressing their luck. Swifty's Shadow Blade is almost finished up. Has the Yules, the Phase Boots as well, and with that Aegis in hand, is definitely looking for some way to start a fight. Maybe get a pick off. Bottom lane, Blizzard again. Oh, they're looking for him. There's the coil. Oh, the damage. The Blade Mail is up though, and he is doing some damage in return, but it's going to be too much pain for him. Another successful gank on that bottom lane. No wards, and I'm quite surprised that Blizzard went back after the last time. And they're not getting enough out of this either. While this is happening, we do have the Nature's Prophet trying to cut the creep wave. But Blizzard getting picked off twice in succession. His team nowhere to be seen. I mean, if they know they're going to pick him off, right? You just sit 4 heroes behind him in the trees. They jump on him. You jump on them. It's a team wipe. You push in, take this bottom lane of objectives. Maybe. I don't know.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
When you are weak, feign strength. When you are strong, feign weakness. Oh, they might find Sai here, Negi, with the sneaky ward from the trees once again, and a little bit of deforestation from Swifty. Pops the double damage and they go to work on the tier 2 mid. This is a pretty strong tower to try and take out, so it will be defended by the Dire. They move across with the smoke for the wraparound. Jeeves, they didn't smoke. Yeah, but they do have a smoke, so they could smoke if they want to smoke. See, they're going to smoke. They begin to wrap around the bottom, actually. They're looking for Blizzard again. Oh no, not like this. Surely not. And that's all they're going to do, it seems like, on the Radiant. Blizzard well out of the danger zone for now, but they are smoking and moving across the map. Nice ward down. I don't know, this feels a little bit weak, as there is a Radiant smoke looking for Psy here on the high ground. And SPG is just on the cusp of breaking it as well. Oh, there we go. The crush is there. He yoses himself up, going to get himself out of the way, or is he? No, he's not. The Guna Blade, as long with the Light Striker Ray, brings down the puck. Bottom lane suddenly realize that maybe they're down here doing actually nothing. And oh, they're gonna get collapsed on there. Where they're here. Here comes Lina. In fact, Lina gonna get ganked herself. The rest of the team are not with her. This is a danger zone for Swifty. The blink in, the throw, the avalanche, the Aegis popped instantly. Bramble Maze goes out. The QTP in, the Nature's Prophet. The fear goes through, but the Yule's gonna save him for now. Swifty looking for the position. Does manage to find the stun on the Shadow Realm. Dark Willow, and they will find the kill as well on the back of that. An 8 monster kill streak taken by Swifty. The Aegis expires, but nice turnaround play from Signify to save Lina's bacon. Well, this I have to say, this Terrorblade's getting pretty big, and he will beat the Spectre. Where did they go? Where did it go? Oh, here we go. Shadow bladed up, looking for a target. Okay, gonna throw down some deeps onto the creeps. Wow, those are just illusions. And look at the damage that Swifty's taking from this. He's looking for a BKB next, but it almost feels like a Shiva's Guard would be more up his street right now. Didn't you say Spectre was going to get a cloak? Jeez, I did. Pipe. He's 0, 4, and 5. But it's Spectre, man. What does the robot think? Robot thinks the Spectre will win. Robot always thinks Spectre will win. Well, Roshan may respawn in 1 minute and 12 seconds, but probably going to be later than that. I mean, it's pretty close, right? 26 minutes into the game, a 3k net worth lead just across the board. Slight tower advantage. It's just by 1, no 2, 3 Gs. 2.
Radiant are scanning.
We're gonna get a smoke play here, maybe. Oh no, they're just creeping up to farm ancients. They will spot out completely incomplete here. He didn't actually drop a ward while he was down there. Huh. Looking for the next items, I guess. BKB complete for Lina. And that's probably a go time, right? That's probably a time to boogie on down. BKB is up on the Slardar as well. Still has 10-second cooldown. So they're looking for both BKBs. And that's going to give them quite a magnitude of power. Radiance then will be pretty close. Almost has the relic there. 27 minutes into the game. Spectres, which finish their Radiances between 25 and 35 minutes into the game, generally win. Lads.
Don't look good.
They have everything available. Swifty with the slow siege. I say slow siege, but it's Alina, so it's actually pretty fast siege. Fortification going to be used on the tier 2. Tier 1 top. is getting counter pressured by SPG, but he doesn't push nearly as fast as Lina, that's for sure. Bramble May's going to come out and once again catch Lina. The Shadow Realm goes out, and Dark Willow looking for a way out. The Curse Crown, but the stun with a Light Strike Array is there. So what if you stun me? I'll take your tower and your life, and now I'm pushing your tier 3s. Sai has popped. He hasn't popped Metamorphosis, but he can pop Metamorphosis to push the tier 2, but I feel like the tier 3 pressure that could be applied in the meantime is probably worth going for. Back, Sai TPing home, realizing that the push is over. And Blizzard, I guess, can finish up his Sacred Relic off the back of this. Oh, Ags next for Puck. That's going to be pretty good with all those BKBs already up. Many pings. Whelps, left side, handle it. They are abandoning this Roshan attempt as the whole of the Dire team move on over. There will be a blink in from SPG, but they won't find anything on the back of this. The illusion goes to work, but they don't really want to take this either. The Rock Golem and Spectre Haunt are available. Spectre with the relic in hand, only 300 gold short of the Radiance. That's big go time for these guys. So they realize that this is a window of opportunity. They smoke up going in through the jungle here, and it is going to be Spectre that they find. This is so perfect. Unbelievably bad luck for Blizzard. They do catch him immediately, going to haunt across, and that was the best thing that he could have done, let's face it. Actually goes back in for the fight. The haunting all over the edge, and with the ult from the Warlock, they're going to find two. Incomplete two, as I said, yep. And make it 3 actually. Swifty on the backside, going to find more. SPG will use himself up, getting ready to get out of there. He will manage the jaunt away into the trees. Oh, the crush is there, the blink. Oh my god, Crowley finds it swiftly, finishes it. And that's 4 heroes down for the Dire. Signify coming out on top of that one. Although, this bad boy here is still up there with the old net worth. Alright, in from the side. Sai gonna look for no chance here. We'll find him on the backside in the trees here. Will he be able to do anything about it? No. Ooh. The boys are here. The Vengeful Spirit looks for the stun. It's there. That's no chance. Gonna go down. And I mean, that's sloppy play from No Chance and the rest of the boys there. They will take Roche on the back of it. I guess that's an okay trade. Get the Cheese as well. Cheese gonna go over onto Spectre, I guess. Feels pretty good, man. Yule's coming out for Dark Willow as well. I thought she already had it actually from the amount of Yules around about her. Once again, the initiative going to drop back a little bit now. They do have Aegis and Cheese. And they have the Radiance finished up, looking for the Manta style next up, but I'm not sure why they're not making something of this. I mean, I guess because Metamorphosis is up. Illusion Rune's going to get pinged out, and we're going to get a tactical pause now. Alright. Oh, multiple disconnections. Obviously a little bit of lag happening here. See what's happening. Guess maybe Shiva's next for Puck. And maybe Sanj. Finish up Sanj and Yash for Tiny. I'm not sure about the logic behind that one actually. Is it the movement speed? Is it the attack speed? Because you don't have much attack speed? Who knows? I mean, Halberd sounds pretty good, right? Silver Edge as well. I guess Vengeful Spirit's going for Glimmer Cape though, so no real way. I mean, they get the Spirit Vessel, Jeeves. This is true. I'm just thinking though, I would have thought Silver Edge
I
for
won't
the
lie.
Spectre.
That was unexpected.
Oh, I miss Laktag, Matatag, Normalin, Normalin. I mean, I have to say, the level of competition in this qualifier number 2 has been pretty high. The last team that I saw, that I caught the end of, that Signify were playing, were one of the best teams coming out of India as well. So, I mean, C is really, really deep as far as tier 3-ish, maybe tier 4-ish teams are concerned. Right across the whole region you've got quite a huge depth, but we don't really get to see it so much because the teams that are the top, that are the best, you know, there's not that many slots coming through from C. You turn up the music. A little bit of excitement in the meantime. Why not? Swifty with a Lincoln Sphere actually almost finished up. It's going to be pretty difficult to mess with him. BKB, Lincoln Sphere, Pipe completed for the Nature's Prophet. That's just as good as getting the Hood on the Spectre, let's face it. You can just get it from there. And it looks like a Lotus Orb coming out for Crowley. That's going to be pretty
I
helpful.
won't lie. That was unexpected. I
They,
won't lie. That was unexpected.
they do have a nice array of team fighting abilities and items coming out from the Radiant, are very cohesive and easy to initiate with situation. And Dire has shit tons of nukes. So it could go either way. Jeez, it says 92%. Yeah, no, it's Terrorblade though. And he could, after a Scatty, finally get himself a Silver Edge. And a Nullifier. In fact, I would probably just have gone for a Nullifier, I think. Over Scotty.
Let chaos reign.
So you jump out, you hit them with the Silver Edge. No, you jump out, you hit them with the Nullifier. No, you jump out, you hit them with the Silver Edge. Then you hit them with the Nullifier. And then there's no Radiance or Dispersion to deal with. Alright, the Wees have been weed and the DCs have been reseed, so the game is now underway once again. Alright, hit some creeps, feels good, man. Swifty on the bottom lane here. Gonna finish up that Lincoln Sphere as we said. Terrorblade, he wants a Scotty. He's pretty close to finishing a Scotty as well. Crowley, look at this zippy man on the river. And some nice warding defensively coming out from the Dire. Radiant with pretty good aggressive wards. I quite like this one on the high ground here. Outside of the range of that. Still giving a little bit of vision up the way. And this one here is, it's a bit mad. I mean, it gives you something, I guess. Alright, Swifty in the trees. The blink forward from SPG. Swifty instantly going to go invis, thinking that he's rumbled. Backs it up a bit. And Spectre says everyone is over here. Careful, sir. And there go the little Treant army scouts, and beautifully Bost are just going to back away from it. Their wards reading the movement of the scouting. Realize that they've been rumbled. Talking about being rumbled, SPG on the backside here. He could sneak round from. I mean, I'm not sure he wants to. He blinks forward to cut the creep instead. They shift away to the trees. Crowley's actually searching though, and SPG gonna have to be careful. How does he know? He doesn't know, Jeeves. He doesn't know, Jeeves. Okay, maybe Nagy knows. How do they know? It's just like a sixth sense, boys. SPG though, gonna keep his cool. He's not too fast, he's not too bothered. Maybe he doesn't even know actually. He doesn't have vision on them maybe. Swifty coming in as well. They're sure he's here. They're so confused. I mean, he has like 3 ways to get out of there, so it's no big deal. And here he goes. He will go and cut the creep wave, and they'll know. They'll know how much he taunted them. Rumbled. Look, they're like, ah, he was there the whole time, guys. He was there the whole time. And it really will keep that push at bay. Buy his team some time. No chance going to TP himself out of here. No chance that he wants to get caught out. That's for sure. The thing is though, right, so SPG can do this dodging about crap all he likes, but they've still got a Spectre with Haunt that can just jump on him at any time. No chance, and Pac will shift away. They do catch him out here for a second. Blink going to be cancelled for now. He will face shift once again. Gets ready to blink away, and the TP out is there. Space created once more. Blizzard meanwhile pushing in the mid lane. Still has the cheese in hand. Of course, Lina has lost the Aegis. 9k net worth lead, 36 minutes into the game. But Terrorblade is still fat. Terrorblade is still strong. Scotty in hand. KB gonna come out for Spectre next. And while he defends and pushes out that bottom lane, a mass creepage is forming on the... No, he was the top lane, James. Yeah. And that's creepers just following on the bottom lane. They're farming out the ancients as well and scouting forward, giving out plenty of information. And Bost going to play defensively, not able to get anything out at the moment. Swifty and Viz looking for Young God here. The Yules throws him up in the air. There's a double damage as well to follow up. One light strike array and I die. Smoke out though, completely incomplete, and SPG looking for a move of their own. They're going to be joined in their endeavor by a smoked up Psy, but if they're looking for Spectre, they're looking in the wrong place. He is going to TP to mid, and then bottom lane the pressure will continue. Oh, hello Illusion. They're still smoked. On the back side, Swifty with a blink in from Crowley, and the crush down goes completely incomplete. Does have buyback, 49 seconds on the bench. And now they look for SPG. Blizzard is in the front. He moves in through the back lines. Those are just Terrorblade illusions, but I guess they're worth some gold. SPG with this Crips wave cut. And they're kind of going to pass each other like ships in the night. Blizzard moving past. SPG is nearby. Does he think that he can pull out enough damage onto the Spectre, or will just wait to cut the creep wave once again? Oh, they're looking for, and they do have the Haunt available. Not sure why they're not using it, because he didn't go for a Diffusal Blade, Jeeves, so he can't really do anything to him once he finds him. Oh, I see. What about an Abyssal? That would be pretty sweet, right? That's what he's going for next. Yes, that is what he's going for. I did think BKB would be a strange option. I'm not going to lie. You know, I mean, it's not unheard of. It's not the worst item, but Abyssal definitely makes a lot more sense. Although I'm not sure what Brian would say. Our boy BSJ. Not sure how he would feel about the Abyssal. Well, Puck could just get a Lincoln Sphere, which he already has. Yeah, but you can break that with Dagger. And there's the Haunt. Triley actually going to find SPG. The Illusion's going to push them all back away from that front line. Where did he die? Oh. He just... Oh, okay. Everything just went in on him and killed him with Crush. And I mean, Roche will spawn very, very shortly. You say that, Jeeves. It's 2 minutes before Roshan is up. Not much to be done here, though. 50 seconds without the Puck to be cutting your waves. It will allow them to actually finally apply some pressure to all three lanes here at the same time. Illusion's going to be dealt with. And this top lane, I guess, going to be the one that they will push in. Vector Illusions with Radiance go mid. Keep things pushed in, but that seems to be as far as they can go. Double damage going to get sighted out on the bottom here. And Crowley making a move for immediately. Only 20 seconds now without the Puck. And here goes Young God from the side as well. Oh, the Bounty Rune. Looks for the stun. Can he get them both? He can't, but he will get the Bounty Rune at least. And Sai comes in from the side, gets the double damage, the swat, the toss, the crush, the toss back. The BKB is popped up by Crowley. Does not want to go down here. There's a double damage onto Sai. He actually throws out the Corrosive Haze and then blinks away to safety. He did about as much as he could there. Did pop his 9-second BKB charge for the escape though. Well worth it. Right, Gem of True Sight on the Dark Willow. It's high gonna come through here. Looking for the Roche Nailak boys. It's another 30 seconds before that bad boy has spawned. MKB finished up for Lena as well. I guess there's a butterfly on the Terrorblade, so a good shout. It's still not up. Negi gonna miss it by 1 second. That's unfortunate, but they know it's gonna be there soon. You don't really want to throw a spell at this point because the enemy will see. They do spot it out with the trees on the high ground. Dark Willow is waiting though. The treants will be spawned. They'll begin to tank it up. Who else will join Negi in the pit? And they're making a play for a smoke here. They do have a sentry into a smoke. Smoke? No smoke. Here's the smoke. It's on the courier. Let's just farm creeps, they say. It's actually working out for them as they didn't bother to go for that Roshan while there was an opportunity. $10k net worth lead for Team Radiant, but as this game goes later and later, it does show a little bit of concern that they're not able to close out something that should be in their favor given the matchups. There will be Aegis, there will be Cheese, there will be Refresher Shard. This is the high ground push, Radiant Roshan. So maybe they give the Cheese to Spectre, has level 25, finished up, took the 8% dispersion, 500 health. Has Cheese, has Heart queued up next. Oh, they gave the Refresher Shard to the Spectre so we can get a double haunt. This could be pretty good. I definitely think we got a good shot at breaking the high ground here. So Crowley going to be the one with the Aegis. He will be the jumper in onto the middle. Then the Nature's Prophet will TP in along with the Spectre haunt. First Spectre haunt, I guess. Dan comes through, looking for a little bit of a bash, a little tickle. Well, 3 grand sitting on Spectre, that's his buyback. Plus a little thumbing simmy. Only 1,000 surplus for now. Maybe he saves buyback as to die. Maybe to lose the game on occasion. It's a pretty nice push in, though they're not sure where Spectre is. Obviously has haunt available and buyback, so you can get them at any time. There is the crush. Let's see the ult from the Nature's Prophet, but it's not being used just yet. Obviously they have vision of them all. Tiny gonna throw out a little bit of a stick. Negi gonna eat some damage from the puck as he came forward there. But it's a slow siege that just continues with pressure. The creep wave is pushed into that top lane. And Spectre Illusion's going to apply pressure to mid. It's actually going to draw some attention away from bottom. And that's maybe a bit of a mistake because Spectre isn't even there. Crowley with a blink crush. Speculative. There's no creeps, so... across by Nature's Prophet to try and cut in here. He does actually throw out the treants and it's going to work on this tower. It's a nice play from No Chance and they're not entirely aware of it. And by the way, Spectre still with 2 haunts available. Here comes the first one, starts to do some rampage and damage, but the whole thing is just a distraction. It doesn't even matter. They do have Aegis available on Crowley as well. Zai, the buybacks come through, but by the way, No Chance is still going to work up top. He's taken down that tower. The shrines are vulnerable and it doesn't matter. There's buybacks available for both Lina and the Warlock. Young God getting run down by Blizzard here. It's a rampage for Blizzard. He finds another one. It's a double rampage for him. And there goes the tower, and maybe they will get more out of this, but that's another buyback coming through, this time from the Terrorblade. Blizzard still in an okay situation, did use both the haunts there, and the Radiant's going to cancel off the blink, but he will manage to jaunt away, and it's really difficult without the Abyssal cooldown to find that kill onto the pack. But what a significant amount of damage done there. He actually drops the gem to be picked up by No Chance on the way out and gets himself a heart. Oh, he's coming back in. He's already tricked out to play. Throws the Abyssal onto the Dark Willow. She will be found. SPG right in amongst all of it. Will hide away for the second. Comes back in with the blink away. Blizzard content just to push into the high ground. He says, come on then, what are you going to do to stop me? With the heart completed, he is a tanking machine. The stun, finally the Hex finished up on no chance, and that is going to be the end of this game for sure. They're out for 92 seconds, no buyback coming through from that pack, and only Terrorblade and Vengeful Spirit here to defend. Oh, well, yeah, nice transform, dude, but perfectly played with the Lotus Orb. He just gets his health right back. One, Puck actually did decide to go for the buyback, going to go in now onto Blizzard, but it's too late. It's 47 minutes into the game. There's no Terrorblade Metamorphosis for 8 or 9 seconds. They need it. They need it badly for this fight, and they don't have it. One set of racks remaining. It's a beautiful coil on 3. Can they get anything off the back of it? Opeth actually taking quite a bit of damage. There is the Metamorphosis we were talking about. This is the thing that can change things around. Sai getting caught out on that high ground though, looking for a way to do some damage. Blizzard trying to move his way on out of there. Gonna get caught out by the reflection. They throw in some stuns. In from the backside comes Nagy with the big rock on the chains on 3. Down goes the buyback for the Terrorblade. Blizzard rolling himself back into the base, away from these spirits, looking for SPG, but all he really needs to do is look for these rocks. Well, that's Mega Creeps. 3 heroes still up, but they will call good game. And well played, by the way, from Team Boss, holding Signify at bay. Had a pretty good draft, but in the end, slight amount of technical skill and some really nice plays from No Chance, securing Signify's place in the next round. I am General Givicus. Join us in about 5 minutes for the next game of Signify in this Kuala Lumpur Majors Qualifier number 2 SEA. No Chance, definitely man of the match there, I think. Let's have a wee deek before we go. No Chance, 7-4 and 21, 20k net worth, 14k. Look at the building damage. Nice. Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. It's time. Why is there no sign? Oh, I understand. It's time once again for the Kuala Lumpur Major C Qualifiers number 2. It's Team Signify versus. Oh, shit. What were they called? The other guys. Well, it's their own fault for not putting their badge name up. It's Mega, I think. Mega VN was the name on the board, so, and Mega was the name on their guys. Bans are already underway. No surprises from Signify. Necrophos, Undying Wraith can get it taken out. And look at this. The Dark Willow, the Weaver, and the Treant banned out against Signify. They definitely know each other, that's for sure. Ursa going to get picked up. Signify opening with the first pick Spectre, by the way.
Radiant pick.
Earth Shaker.
First pick Spectre. I need to put my open audio on. Button pushing is annoying the shit out of me.
5 seconds left.
Is that, yeah. Is that it? Can you hear me? You can, okay. Alright. Earthshaker, Ursa. Oh my god, is this shit working? I don't think it's working. Is that better? Can you hear me? Oh, I don't know. I would have thought that would have been better. It does seem like it has improved it somewhat. Okay. Sorry about that. So, I mean, the next pickup, something to deal with the Earthshaker, Ursa probably. Kind of Kaitaruni. I see the Enchantress is still in the pool. I'm not sure they want to pick it up this early, but I have seen them first pick it before, so maybe they do.
Radiant's turn to ban.
I speak for the trees.
Hell no, they're gonna go back and pick up that Nature's Prophet once again. For no chance. And the Storm Spirit ban comes out.
It's Radiant's ban now.
I feel like Swifty would quite like the Zeus. There goes the Lina ban, so no Lina and Swifty this time. I'm not sure we're going to be able to cover all of this game. That seems bad. Feels bad, man.
It's Dyer's ban now.
First game, almost 50 minutes. Tinker ban.
10 seconds. 5 seconds left. Dyer's turn to pick. 10 seconds. 5 seconds left.
Here we go.
Radiant pick.
The Winter Wyvern. I like it. Nice ultimate ability. Holds back. It's pretty good against Nature's Prophet. And I do believe, actually... Was it TI6 or TI6 PPD catching out? I think it was Wings as Nature's Prophet with the Winter Wyvern killing him with his own crew.
5 seconds left.
It was definitely PPD. I'm not sure who the enemy tree man was. Now we like our Vengeful Spirit on Team Signify. There's the Warlock Negi. All three of these heroes were in the last game, and let's face it, I don't think the Lina was the pick they wanted. It was a backup pick. The Puck actually getting banned out as well. That's a bit of a curious one. Maybe they think that the previous game has stirred up some Puck wanting in Team Signify. I'm not sure. Maybe they take Zeus.
5 seconds left.
Or the full global strat. I quite like Bloodseeker as well. But they do need that Crowley Slardar type initiation hero. That is pretty key right now for Signify.
Radiant's turn to pick.
And they'll snatch the Vengeful Spirit themselves. Again, the dire side coming through here with the Earthshaker control, the Winter Wyvern control, and the Vengeful Spirit control. While Signify have but a slow and ultimate stun and Nature's Prophet Sprite to keep things in check. We're getting, aren't we? We're getting the Crowley Slardar again. Or maybe a Tosca or a Clockwork.
Dyer's turn to ban.
Oh, you're wrong, Jeeves. They're gonna get the Bat Rider. I don't really feel it against the Vengeful Spirit. Disco Swap is a pain in the ass, but we'll see. It's actually something Ursa probably doesn't lane very well against, which is one thing to take in account here.
5 seconds left. It's turn to ban.
And they take the TA out. I wouldn't actually be too bothered by a Drow mid here, but it would be terrible. What about like the Arc Warden though? It's sort of got a global strat of its own with the Tinker being taken out.
10 seconds.
Zeus still available, and of course Signify gonna have to pick next, so they'll have to show their mid regardless.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Alright, the DK ban comes out. The final pick for Signify. It's the Queen of Pain. And we've seen this last pick by Signify before. Swifty likes a fast moving, fast paced mid. Obviously Qualp struggles a little bit against Tinker Laser Spam, and DK's no fun to mess with in mid. And Storm is pretty strong, so
10 seconds.
sensible bans coming out there.
5 seconds left.
Well, Signify lacking in control somewhat, let's face it, until the late game. They do have great gank potential, in fact, very mobile cores. Spectre for the late game, it's a pretty strong lineup. The sustain from Warlock as well. But then you have sustain from Winter Wyvern. Ursa is a beast, able to get those early Roshans and an edge for his team. Earthshaker has oodles of control, as does Vengeful Spirit, and in Joker. This is definitely going to be a game of skill, ladies and gentlemen. This is how it's going to go down for Signify. Once again, Blizzard on the Spectre, no chance on the Nature's Prophet, Negi on the Warlock, Crowley going to pick up the Batrider, and Swifty for the Queen of Pain. Meanwhile, on the dire side for Mega VN, it's going to be 111 on the Ursa, Dot B on the Earthshaker, 10 GU on the Winter Wyvern, on the Vengeful Spirit, and Kumina on the Invoker. I am General Chivicus. Let's get our Kuala Lumpur Major C Qualifiers number 2 Dota 2 on. Alright. Let's have a little look and see. Last hits and denies. Objectivity. Are they buying smokes, Chiefs? They are not buying smokes, Chiefs. Oh, well then, let's get underway. Swifty actually already smoked up. That's why he's moving on up. Blizzard. A rapid deployment smoke in 3 lanes. Swifty waiting for the ward, actually. It's at the wrong side. So because he doesn't see him there, is that what it is? He knows where to de-ward? Winter Wyvern playing a little bit of a dodgy game here. He's in quite an I mean, they can see him totally. The Sunstrike comes down. Bang on target on Swifty, though. And it is a super defensive play for these early runes here. Warlock by himself. They must realize they do have the opportunity. Here they go. Ursa actually going to dive in for this. And they will get both of the bottom runes off the back of this up top. They'll find one as well. Oh, but Negi trying for the sweep across. He doesn't quite find it. Actually bottles it at the last second. And he's going to get pushed on out of there. Nice Warlock set being worn up by Negi there, courtesy of the International. And Kumna with significantly better block here. Bit of a disadvantage in the lane to start off with though, so we'll see whether or not it's going to make that much of an impact. Blizzard slowly making his way to this bottom lane. No chance, and Negi already down here. And it will be Crowley to the off lane by himself for now. Right, Salve on the courier. It's going to be a tri-lane versus tri-lane. How'd you figure that, Jeez, when there's only 2 heroes here? Oh, yeah. And there's the TP out to balance things out as far as the XP is concerned. Dagger finds 2 last hits, and Blizzard going to be quite happy with that. We'll push the lane slightly, but feels okay, man. The stun on 2, nice on the backside, through onto Warlock. He's locked in place, throws the heal out, but he's going to be kept in place. The Vengeful Spirit should be able to find it, the heal. And first blood in the way of Earthshaker with one final right click, but the Creep Wave is in a handleable position for the Spectre, and probably doesn't give 2 hoots about that Warlock death, let's face it. Oh, Fake pump, then he throws it out. There is another stun available. Vengeful Spirit with plenty of mana still. About to find a level 2, so maybe they wait for the whale. The creep block interception here. Stomp, there should be one, but apparently there's not going to be. The stack up is there for that bottom camp as well. Thanks very much. Couldn't have played it better if I tried it myself, let's face it. Some last hits here. Does have his level 2 now, so there will be some shenanigans. Haste-Rune has spawned at bottom in the mid lane. Swifty on 5 and 3 versus 7 and 3 on the Invoker. Invoker definitely getting an upper hand in that mid lane to start off with. Again, gonna spot out the Haste-Rune. Would have been so much more fun on the Earthshaker, but we'll take what we can get, lads. Oh, he didn't even cancel his clarity. He comes flying around the side there. I guess he wants to do. Why is he doing a pool? Oh, because he wants to stack it, but it's too early for that. Well, Blizzard with the 9 tangos to start out with, has himself a Quelling Blade picked up and matching the Invoker for CS for now. Not really getting pressured at all in this lane if you think about it. And there's going to be a kill up top though, and it will be the Ursa that finds. No chance. They're looking for more though. And 5 stacks and sticky napalm, not enough to keep the Ursa at bay. I'm not sure what went wrong there, but a second kill going to be picked up for the Dire. Stun comes through in a lot of trouble. Yeah, another Fissure block. The heal is there, but it's too late, too little. In comes, no chance from the side. And this could be a double kill. They are chained together. Chain's going to wear out. They will only find the Vengeful Spirit.
New life will make its home amongst your bones.
And 3-1, 1k net worth lead at 4 minutes in. Even with this great lane that the Spectre is having. And Crowley not having too bad a lane either, managing to find even Stevens with the Ursa Winter Wyvern top. Level 3 versus level 3 though, is getting hampered a little bit on XP.
Let chaos reign.
Well, Swifty with the Invis Rune bottled up. Cold Snap going to pop out on him, and there's a Forge Spirit there as well. The damage pouring in. Swifty actually going to have to use up his bottle, and that Invis Rune going to go to waste. And Kumna, not too bothered, just going to pop it over onto 3 on Exhort and Quas even, and heal on up. Does have 3 points in Quas. That's quite significant, right? It's like 21 HP per second when he's healing or some bullshit like that. 15. That says 20 Gs. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, they do go for 2 at the same time, splitting their resources. I mean, it's not really going to get much done. You say that, geez, but the Fissure block once again is very good, and Blizzard going to get caught out. But the healing comes through, and actually that's going to be beneficial for him, keeping the creep wave under the tower, so at least he can get some farm on the go. See what sort of boot selection he's going to make shortly. Oh, I don't think he can go here, but he's going to get to the side shop at least. And he picks up the ring, going to get himself an Aquila. Swifty cold snapped up once again. The Illusion Rune going to get snatched up. That's nice. Does have a bottle, of course. And going to get him back on a decent footing. The Sunstrike was speculative but wide. He was ready for that. Oh, didn't get the deny on the combo. Feels bad, man. Oh, Ursa looking for a fight once again. The Splinter Blast does a bit of damage, but it seems like it was targeted at the Bat Rider, so he didn't take as much damage as he might have done. You're going to catch him out here. He does have the Cold Embrace available, and on the backside, Ursa Sneaks in, picks up the kill on to the poor little Bat Rider. No chance, may have no chance himself as he gets dove underneath. The TP is good though.
Tower's about the top.
Makes it out successfully. Oh, the scream of pain, and Swifty's so low, but he's trying to find this Invoker. It's really super dangerous for him to do it though. And TP in from Earthshaker, going to shut down that aggression. Blizzard's still level 5, so no opportunity for the old Haunterini at this point. And he gens so fast. Look at this, 79 HP per second with Salve on top of the 3 quads. The TP in is there, they'll keep him in place, but he will eat himself out of there. The body blocks from Negi, even the stun comes through actually onto the Warlock. He realizes this is the easy kill, this is the real threat, but the chains are on to this Earthshaker, so if they hunt him they will find him. I'm going up fine though. Well, another disappointing attempt from Signify. 4-1. There's a stun under the tower. This is a catapult wave. The 5-minute wave, in fact, held back for so long of action in the lane. And there's a big rotation round here. 3 Dire Heroes collapsing in onto the bottom lane. There's a Sunstrike Negi just gonna dodge it. No more. Got lucky this time. They're just fainting with that pressure. They're not committing fully. Vector going to go back in behind the tower, but 111 isn't one to hang around. He is looking for a way in here, as is Invoker in mid. Oh, they're maybe trying for a little bit of a fight here, a little bit of a 1-2. Did put the cold snap off cooldown, has it available. And in from the back side, Earthshaker looking for an angle. Oh, Earthshaker going to be the one that gets the angle on. He turns for the Fisher, goes for the TP out, and he's going to be gone. Queen of Pain doesn't want to mess around with that, figuring there will be reinforcements incoming. Wasn't wrong. Oh, back into the mid lane. Spectre finally with the Haunt online goes in. There's a Sunstrike. Swifty actually going to eat it, and the Shockwave going to come through as well. It's going to finish him off with no chance getting the kill in return when they come across. Now, Crowley is here, does throw out the lasso, eating some damage from the Wyvern. Only 2 stacks on to 111. The dagger goes out, they start to hunt down the Winter Wyvern. In from the side, the Fisher block is there, keeps them at bay. Crowley exposed, taken down by the Ursa. Coming up to the 10-minute mark, and this game firmly in the claws of Mega as they assert their early game dominance.
Dire is scared of our enemies.
What does the robot think, Jeeves? The robot thinks that Dire has a 69% chance of victory. Remember that for later, lads. Oh, Swifty is here. He will throw the Arctic Burn to try and get up and away. In fact, he's going to turn it around. He knows the Earthshaker is nearby. There's another beautiful Fisher. Will hold back Swifty. Negi unaffected. There is a shrine available in 5 seconds if they want it.
Radiant's bottom tower is still there.
Ooh. Vector going to head back to the bottom lane, just trying to continue to farm up. Almost has treads finished up. Will be quite beneficial for the fight. And in comes the Sunstrike. The Fisher is good. He does throw out the wand, goes into the trees. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there. He got bounced back out again. He's going to be fine though with the heal up from the urn. The rock goes down onto Venge on the back side. That's a 2-man chain. Can they find anything off the back of it? The Golem is hunting. Swifty goes forward with a scream. That will melt the Vengeful Spirit. Now they look for the Winter Wyvern. That's a nice Splinter Blast, but it's not enough. Swifty eating quite a bit of damage, and there's a Sunstrike, but it's going to find no chance instead. Both of them just getting out of there with a whisker of life. Kumina in the midst of all of that, pushing in this mid tier 1, trying to get something back for his team. The tower will go down.
Running with the Dire.
But a 900, 1,000 gold swing, but still 3k net worth advantage for the Dire. The stun comes through on the backside. The Sunstrike right on top of Warlock. That is a melted pile of bones and robes.
Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady.
Well, Blizzard has those treads and that Aquila finished up. No chance.
Disintegrate.
Looking for a 4-staff for now. Oh, here comes Ursa, and that's why you want a 4-staff, baby. You want to be able to kite this big bad bear. Oh, why would you do that? Why would you go back for one more hit? He does throw out the trees. There's a Sunstrike. There's a dead. No chance. Oh, Quap was there, though. 111 going to be in a little bit of trouble. Does throw out the ult to burn off some of that damage. Then goes for the TP out. Should be successful. They will get the 40% value shrine there.
Structures are fortified.
Must be at least 60% value, Jeeves, because somebody is dead. Yep, that's pretty true.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
Well, pressure being firmly applied to the bottom lane by Mega. That's going to be a tier 1 secured. And it will be secured by Vengeful Spirit. The last hit going to give her a little kick in the gold. No chance now. Looks to try and pressure along with Crowley on this top lane. Eggy goes deep. Maybe he can get a ward down.
Dyer's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
Well, they will dive. Blizzard in a little bit of trouble. Quite low on the old HP. There will be no shrine. He doesn't really want to go that way. It's already been used, mate. Realizes his horror. Does have Haunt available, though, so we can see a turnaround once he is healed up and ready to go. Vengeful Spirit. Looking for the Shadow Blade next. I like that. They go into Soul Reg Crowley with the blink forward. That wasn't really a blink, Jeeves, but they did manage to get the lasso, that's for sure. The melting is happening, but it comes two ways as Crowley going to get Sunstrike down. Held in place time after time for the Sunstrike kills. They drop the rock onto, the chains are there. The Spectre Haunt in with the toss away. He gets swapped in for a slam dunk. Manages to find the Nature's Prophet and oh, Spectre on the backside as well, taking a little bit of damage. 111 is here now. He would quite like to eat up that golem, I am sure. Very tasty, but here comes Swifty. He will pay for eating the golem, that's for sure. They try to kite him left and right. There's a Sunstrike to finish off Blizzard. Beautiful that it finds the kill. You wouldn't think he'd die so easily, but apparently he does. And a little bit more kiting, and this is the problem when you're an Ursa versus a Queen of Pain.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
But it doesn't matter, it's a death by 1,000 cuts as these guys nip and tuck here and there. All three of their cores with the old net worth lead. That's 5k overall. They do have a Spectre aligned against them. For this Vengeful Spirit, he looks for the TP out. He actually cancelled off his preempts. Could have found that kill.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack. Dyer must end. Try to find those sneaky bums.
Nice little bounty snatch. Crowley is here. Who will he find? Gets stunned up. They can turn this around on him, no problem at all. Try and throw them back now with the knockback. Couple of stacks go out. Earthshaker is here. He snatches him out with the lasso. He already used up the Fisher, so he can't save his friend this time. Boom. Fisher goes down on the back side though. Huh. Huh. Well, it's not a very long cooldown, I guess.
Dyer's top tower.
No Echo Slam for 40 seconds.
Dyer's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble. Radiant's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower.
Well, the pressure finally going to be returned, but bottom tower is feeling the pain in return.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's a lot of returns, let me tell you. Well, no chance going to TP down there along with the Queen of Pain, Swifty, but the fortification going to come through, keep that catapult alive for now. And it's actually going to cost them the tower, 116. 65, they're going to have to deny it. And so close here. Triple One actually sitting with the double damage and the blink. Gonna get scouted out now by the tree ant. And they see him. Queen of Pain though, for some reason, a little bit slow off the mark. His double damage has worn off. They could maybe find something here. Actually gonna use the shrine up and maybe go for the engage. Nope. Let's go mid and deal with the Earthshaker instead, he says. Fuel Scepter almost finished. There we go, Crowley, but the block is there once again. It's gonna split them apart. The dagger comes through, the Echo Slam on 4. Knocks him back in, but it's not enough. They lose 3 already. Spectre gonna haunt into this mess. I'm not sure about the logic on that. Maybe just to try and help Swifty out of there. And Swifty will actually find 1 kill on the back of it. 6k net worth advantage, 17 minutes into the game. They are punishing Signify for their lineup in this early game. Oh, the courier snatch! Our boy Triple One with the blink forward. He takes it out. It's dealt with. It's handled. Sent back to the base for 2 minutes. I think it's 3 minutes, juice. Oh.
Radiant's middle tower's under attack.
Well, I tried for the tornado catch, but it wasn't quite to be. Blizzard gonna head bottom. How's this farm doing anyway? We've not looked at Spectre for a while. It's abysmal, guys. 18 minutes into the game, he's going to rush up the Radiance. I think it's probably an interesting idea. Crowley going to get picked off. I mean, we did see it technically. The rock gets dropped. The guy goes right on top of him. Swifty is in so close. By the way, you're a ranged hero. You can do more damage from a distance against... Oh, the scream is there to finish it off. Those big brass kahunas. Swifty finding the kill. Spectre died in amongst. Knew that though, didn't we? Oh, the stun is there. Nagy gonna get dealt with just a little bit careless. Crowley sitting on the back side here, but there's so much control for him. He doesn't really want to go in. He's gonna deal with the creep wave regardless. We go with the tornado into no chance. The Sunstrike is there along with the meatball, and that's just a squashed no chance. He had no chance. He had a family Kumna. Maybe Kumin H, yeah. Alright. Well, first up, he's a big scary bear. He's going to try for a solo Roshan. Does have lifesteal, so should be pretty easy. There's a wave of terror to make it even easier. The damage should rack up now that the armor, and there you go. He gets melted just with a little help from his friends. Swifty is also getting melted just with a few blasts, though. The Sunstrike on top of the rune, but he's wise to it. He dodges. He doesn't fight. He doesn't die. I would expect to see some hardcore pressure come out on the back of this Ursa Aegis.
Radiant's middle tower's not feeling the love.
He's up.
Radiant's middle tower's under attack.
I mean, they're just going to take a tier 2 for free, boys. We do have 3 or 4 heroes top there for the Radiant, but their tower isn't even touched yet.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Maybe they can find something on the bottom lane here. Blizzard actually the one that was getting caught out there.
Dire's top tower's under attack.
They've conditioned the kill. Winter Wyvern will be the first to arrive at the scene of the crime. Winter Blast goes out. He realizes that he won't be alone. He has a friend here. They should probably be a little bit wise to the fact that this guy's coming forward. This time the damage, the rockets dropped. By the way, they're all here, but they still find him. Then they'll get the cold embrace to save him, and the catch by the Winter Wyvern. This is a massacre. They are throwing out the Scream now, but it's not going to be enough. Maybe the Haunt coming in will be, but there's an Echo Slam on top of it. Down it goes. Swifty's still alive. What are you talking about, Jeeves? He's fine. He's out there on 160 HP. Spectre not so lucky though. Negi will TP from the trees. And it wasn't the worst situation, let's face it, but it wasn't the best either. Signify hurting here. Spectre so far from being online, but look at this, 4,200 gold. There's a sacred relic about to be purchased.
Tower is under attack. Dire structures up.
Maybe they can dig deep and find a way through this. I do have a lineup that's capable of it. Does the robot think, Chiefs? No. The robot doesn't believe. Do we believe? Do we believe? I'm not sure. Crowley gonna get caught again. Oh, it's over before it begins. He gets wrecked by the Ursa. Overpowered doing all the work. There was a Sunstrike to follow up, but it was just not needed.
Too steady. Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Well, at least they're getting the tier 1 and middle, Jeeves. Yeah, this is true. That's true.
Scanning for enemies.
Right, we have an Aegis. It's the final tier 2. It's exactly where you want to be playing. By the numbers that blink forward onto the Warlock on the backside. He didn't have Golem available for 60 seconds anyway. So he was kind of not really giving me much use. It's not the worst person to lose. Does have buyback available. Will be up in 30. Dota by the numbers. On the backside, Swifty gonna get caught out again. There is the Sunstrike, the assassination, but the Yule save! The Fisher block comes through on the backside, almost secures the kill in the end, but once again, Swifty gonna find just a little bit of an edge and get himself out to safety.